Okay, so there's an acronym in some programs. I think it was Al-Anon that says JADE. It's not justify, don't argue, don't defend, and don't explain. And in TUFO, we tell people to do this, but not for purposes that I believe other programs do. We tell people, or we encourage people to do this because when you are with somebody who is using substances, somebody who is emotionally immature, somebody who is mentally unstable, somebody who is not willing to grow or see your point of view, it's a waste of time to justify, argue, defend, and explain. I've seen where people utilize this and they think that the reason they're doing it is so their partner won't explode on them, or so that they won't have a fight with their partner, or they won't do anything with their partner. Well, yeah, whenever you fight or argue or you're trying to explain to somebody your point of view who is not willing to listen, they're going to gaslight you, they're going to call you names, they're going to blame you, they're going to call, a whole fight's going to come out. And it's not your fault that they react that way. It's their fault because they're not trying to grow with you. They're not trying to see your point of view. They're not trying to have healthy communication with you because you're trying to make them stop their substance. In other words, you're trying to challenge them, not necessarily control them. So when we encourage people to take this approach, to basically not react, it is so you can see the reality for what it is. You can see that being in a relationship with somebody like this can be damaging to you. And it's not your fault if you're speaking up to them. It's not your fault if you're trying to solve problems and they lose their shit. It's not your fault. There's a lot of trauma that goes along in these relationships. And if we just sit back and allow these people to keep doing what they're doing, we're gonna suffer from it. We do suffer from other people's actions. Our main part is that we tolerate it, is that we stick with it, is that we keep seeing that potential. I know this is hard to hear, and I know it's a process, and I know that some people might look at this as, damn, but I'm telling you, it is life-saving, life-changing when we actually wake up. We always want to see our part in things. That's what we do. That's part of growth. That's important. But is your partner trying to see their part in things? Typically not. Just know that our part is pretty small. It's not that big. The biggest part is tolerating it.